Well, let me show you what I did with my mufflers. I had to remove my pipes, the pipes that went down through here, that went between when I put on my seat pan, because I put these cylinders on here. So the cylinder's in the way for my snowplow. Then, see, these pipes used to come out around like this, then shoot back right beside that oil filter and went down. So now at least I got it away from the oil filter. But now they come out and they curve and they go to this swivel here. I made this swivel, I made it machine room. It didn't take me too long to machine it. I had to machine 2 pieces, and this is one piece here. This is another piece. It's got 2 bolts here to hold it. So you take them 2 screws out and it separates it. And it allows that muffler, allows this stack to fold down. I'm not crazy about the stacks at all. I just might just put me a short little, I might eventually put me a short little muffler from here back this way and vent it out this way. That's what I just might do. I don't like the stacks at all. No offense, but it looks like a Mexican bullfighter. What it kind of looks like. No offense for the Mexicans now. I got no problem, you guys. So don't be thumbs down all this crap. What I say is just what it reminds me of, a bullfighter. I don't like it. I'm not into bullfighting. But anyway, just want to show you my mufflers. They sound the same way they did back there. They don't need me cranking it up to show you because it sounds just the same. Like I say, I think I'm going to change and make me some little short, fat little mufflers. They turn out right here, and that's going to wind it up. I might just leave a swivel on it if I wanted to turn the pipe down and do something to it, or turn it up. I'm planning on mounting the snow plow on here, but while it's down in the south, we're going to call it a dirt plow. If I ever take it up north, we'll call it a snow plow, but right now it's going to be a dirt plow. So I want to get that on there somehow. I want it to be able to pick up and down. I want to be able to tilt it. And plus I made another thing where I could twist it down like this. I won't be able to cut a little ditch with it. But I'm going to come out with the 2 arms that would pivot on the front end right here, up and down like that, on both sides. Then it'll tee across like that and let up and down like a bumper. And we're gonna make it quick attachment, so I'll be able to put this snow plow. I'm planning on building one day like a shear for front of it, like you pull up to a little tree so big around, do you have a pinch blade to pinch it off, then just push it right down. I'm hoping that's the plan. I'm hoping that's what I want to do. I just got to find the cylinders and the big enough cylinder and a control valve that to make this work. Anyway, right now we're gonna make it look like a log skidder, you might say, with the grapple. It won't have the grapple on the back of it. That's the only thing. What I've done, I made these pieces here. That'll bolt on there and that'll bolt around my rim. But it's gonna be hanging down, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just come straight out and have my arms coming out here. So when they let up, it'll be letting that way up here. So it'd be pretty high when it gets out here at the end. So that's where it's gonna be. So now I'm making the other part in the machine shop in there. Well, I just got through finished making this one. But what it looks like is like this. This wheel will be inserted inside of there and be welded in there like something like that. So that'd be my pivot for this arm right up and down. Well, I cut my first hole with that hole saw. There she is. And I hope this is going to fit in there. I got to cut a hole in that right there. Well, I can put a grease fit in there where I can grease this thing. Won't be able to get to it to the back, I don't think. I might have to do it to the top or the bottom. I don't know which one. I'm about to go see. Anyway, we'll have a grease fit in it. Well, there she is. You know, I got this piece of metal here at Recycle Yard, freebie. That's probably 3 inch wide and it's 1/4 inch thick. So that was free. Well, I made these out of that freebie material. See, it's kind of pitted, rusted, but I don't care, it'll be alright. I made 4 of them identical. So, you know, they off a little bit, they're alright. It's pretty well close. You won't never know it. Alright, I got both of these cut. I got this piece of metal in there. That's for my shaft to ride on inside there. So it's going to be metal to metal wear, but I got a Zerk fitting that goes right there. I'll probably put this, I don't know if I'm going to put it on top of the track or on the bottom. I might just put it on the top where I can see it. And I got 4 of them. I cut 2 of these, made 2 of these things to fit my rear end, which had a bolt to that. That'll hold that part. Then these things right here, they will go something like that. Just like that. This will be the top, I think. Yeah, I think this is the top right here. But anyway, they're going like this. Would look like that. Then you have one of these things where the end's kind of messed up or something. Oh, I see, got a little burr in it. Anyway, they'd be welded on the side. Then one of these welded on this side. Then there'd be a hole drilled through it for a pin to go in. So if I want to pull this pin out, whoop, there it is. Well, that's the plan right there. I gotta get these on my axle. Also, this tubing here, all this tubing I got it from scrap yard. This is 2 pieces welded together, and I have another piece of tube inside of it. So it's welded, a little gap in it, so the other tubing welded with this tubing. So that ain't going nowhere to add on to that. All right, I got both of these apparatus made. Both of these ready to bolt on there, so that swivels up and down, you can grease it, and one of these things here going on the top, the rear end, to hold it. I probably have to build these stronger later on. Right now I'm going to use these. I'll make something strong with it, or either I'll just beef up on these, make them stronger. So I'm going to mount them right quick and weld my piece across the end. I messed around and cut this too short, but it's got a piece of tube inside of it, so it'll be stronger than what it was to start with. So I just get that gap separated and I'll weld that gap up. And when it's said and done, it'll actually go this far. It'll actually go about that high. Then that blade will be way up here somewhere. So I'll have some cylinders that'll hook from under here, that'll run down back here, one on each side. just like on a log skidder, and that'll push that down like that. Yeah, I'm gonna run a brace from, this is cast irons, I'm gonna run a brace from there to that point right there to the frame back there, diagonal. I just want to support that cast iron ear there, because I be putting a lot of pressure on that cast iron shaft there. I don't know how strong it is, but I know cast iron will snap if it ever. It won't bend. Just before it think it might bend, it'll break. Just like that, that quick. Well, I'll give you an idea what it's going to look like. Of course, this here, when I have my 2 cylinders here on each side, this is going to let up. This part's going to let up till it touches this. So this can come up a lot higher. I want to get that just as high as I can get at this point here. And I'm going to make my other bucket part that goes out here, it comes out here. So this part here to open to dump the dirt out. I can shut it back. I could push dirt this way and pick it up and dump it, or I just leave it up and scrape with this, or scrape back with that. That's going to be the plan. And also, this thing here is still going to rotate. So this blade can be able to rotate that way, or rotate. This blade also will rotate this way and rotate this way. And plus, this part right here and this is going to tilt back and forth. It'd be done by hand. This part would be done by hand, and this part here would be done by hand, but there'll be another cylinder, a short cylinder from here to here somewhere, that's going to tilt this part here, so when I get it down flat, I could tilt it and get my other blade here that's coming here to get down the dirt and start scooping up, cutting the ground a little deeper. So that's the plan. Well, let me show you how far it's not just only going to tilt, like I say, this way. That's as far as it goes, because it's hitting a pair of vice grips around there. Channel lock. It's the same way there. But also going to be able to do this. I think that's about it. Right there. That way I'll be able to cut a ditch with it if I want to. And I'll be able to flip my other thing up out of the way. And I could take this and cut a ditch with it. That's my plan. I don't know how it's going to work, but that's my plan, and I'm sticking with it. So, and this, like I say, this part be operated by hand. I reach over here and turn it and put a pin in it, or come out here and turn this and put this pin in it up here. Put this pin in it. That way I can push dirt to the right, push dirt to the left, or I can cut a ditch this way, or I can cut a ditch this way. That's my plan. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but that's what we're going to try. Of course, I know this is a snow. I know this is a snow plow. It used to be a snow plow. Now it's going to be a dirt plow. If I ever decide to move up to New York or on upstate where it snowed, which I ever doubt it, because I hate snow, I hate cold weather. I like the hot, stinky, hot weather. I like it better. But right now, this here is a dirt plow, just like a log skidder. But it's just going to have some added features on here. It'll be a bar across here where it flip up and down, so I can dump the. That's going to be a little trick to get this thing to tilt. No, it won't. No, it won't. I just had to put a pivot point up here for this part to pivot back and forth with my cylinder, and also the twist back and forth this way. I thought it was going to be a challenge, but it ain't. I got to do a little work to it, set up a long time, and you see the hole rusted through there. I took this piece here off, just rushed it through there. I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to cut a piece of metal back and replace it. So that's my plan, my man.